Sean.
How you going?
Good, how are you, mate?
Good, good.
Excellent. You've been here, Everton, 2 weeks now. How have you enjoyed it?
Been really good. A lot been done by, not just myself, the staff and the players to absorb a lot of information and what we want to sort of bring as our way of working, if you like, and I think they've done really, really well. You know, normally, well, I say normally, I've come into a job halfway through the season, obviously, but if you get a start point of a pre-season, you'd kind of filter how you want the team to operate over about 5, maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And we've sort of condensed that into 5 days, and the players have been brilliant, you know, to be receptive to it and to deliver it.
What a start that was as well against Arsenal. You boys are incredible.
Yeah, well, they're flying. I mean, everyone knows having a great season, and you know, I mean, the big part of, I think, that helped the players. The fans were amazing here. We know how they are, and I think that's going to be invaluable to us because, you know, the fans do help when a player's feeling that odd thing about that, maybe a lack of belief or a lack of confidence. Fans help with that. You know, when the players know the fans are behind them, it is a massively powerful thing, and particularly at a club like Everton, and I certainly learned about that being on the right side of it last weekend. Yeah.
Absolutely. You talk about those 5 days, cramming everything in. You had them doing the bleep test and all sorts. There's this great picture of one of the players like hanging out of his hoop, and you're in the background just like that.
But it makes a story, and the reality is, and I explain everything to the players, you know, there's a lot of myths out there, and it's almost like you do all these things, you don't tell them what you're doing and all that. It's just a simple test. I've got years of experience using that. There's other tests, they'll do another different kind of one today, which it kind of brings a different measure. So it's not an exact measure, it just brings a measure. So we've got a few that we do that we know if you can achieve certain markers, your body can withstand what the Premier League's about. We know from years of doing it. So the myth of all these, you know, he's taken 2 things. There was a headline, Dyche takes 2 things from players, and it was like hats and snoods. And I was like, well, you can't wear them in a game. It's fact. So that's all it is.
Well, it's like train like you play, isn't it? That's what you come out and said.
Yeah, they wear pads. So partly because to reduce any soft tissue injuries.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're not going to probably stop a bad one from, you know, a bad challenge or a bad twist or something from wearing shin pads, but you might, some niggly little ones, you know, you get a clash across your shin, just some niggly ones, and just to put you in game mode, you know, and that's how I want the players to work, is in game mode.
The questionnaire, I found it really interesting when I read about it. What questions are in it?
Well, they're not, I mean, they're not totally private, but you know, generalised questions. In fact, trying to give less direction to the question, trying to keep the question very short and very open, because I don't want to guide them to where they think they want to be or where they think, you know, I call it classroom answers. I don't want that. I want them to tell me what they think. So part of that was complete anonymity. If you really want to, you can, but don't put your name on it. Go away, find yourself a little bit of space, either now or later. Fill it in, but give your gut feel. You know, don't overthink it. It's not a classroom. You're not going to give me the answer you think I want to hear. Give me what you want to say, or give me your gut feel. As soon as you read the question, just give me a feel. It's a chance for the players to voice what they think, and to make it clear. If you want to draw a picture, draw a picture. It's up to you. You know, if you want to take it seriously. No. I have had that before. I did have that at Burnley. I know the player as well, and he's actually, I would class him as a football friend now.
Yeah.
And he did great for us. But yeah, I know the player who drew a picture. Yeah. There's always one.
What was the picture of?
Oh, yeah, I'm certainly not going to say that. But,
We've only just got here, but will the Wheel of Fortune make a return?
Well, the spin wheel, not the Wheel of Fortune, but the spin wheel.
I like to call it the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate then. I would say it's an unfortunate wheel rather than of poor fortune. Yeah. No, it's we will introduce it. It's a bit of fun with the players, a bit of keeping some professional standards, but in a way that, you know, they can sort of buy into. It's not for the heavy stuff. If there's heavy situations, I deal with that. But just all the light stuff, bit of professional respect, and we just use it to keep everyone aligned, and just put some fines on it, monetary fines, then some just quirks and twists and little things they have to do, and, you know, make sure that they're staying in line, basically.
So it is coming back?
It will be back.
Because I think there's some, I reckon, when you do the boy band
Whoa. Don't give all the secrets away. They don't know what's coming.
Everton players, you've got to be a boy band.
No, I've already told them because I had to explain it. Luckily, we've got a few here who worked with us before, so they kind of tell them. It's pretty soft start. We're not going to go in with the heavy stuff. That'll come, but no, it's a soft start. So yeah, there's nothing too uncomfortable on it yet. But we do change it every sort of 4 or 5 weeks. We put new stuff in it, so it'll come.
Love that. Sean, thanks so much.
Top man.
Cheers.